Shalom, Kahalo Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders again before them, that taught us his truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers that pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect, tabernacle of David. All right, so the push, right? The push is on. And as you can see, it's almost June. All right, so let's get that from the top. I found a couple of interesting correlations, if you will. Let's go straight to the matter at hand. The book of Revelation, or Revelations, right? Which is completely wrong, but that's how they say it. Revelation 13:16. And he causeth all, right, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Let's quickly look at causeth, all right? It also forced. He required. So there's a push going on, right? You got the push, now's the push, soon is coming the force, all right? Required, cause, okay? Compel, make, all right? Forces. The second beast forces all people, okay? Now, right now, what they're doing is they're pushing you. Then the force is coming, all right? And in this case, you don't want the force to be with you. Let's see, is it this? Let's take a look at this famous little, it's BBC.com, BBC News. And we're going to look for the buzzwords, okay? The potato chip implant that let you pay with your hand. So you see where this is going. And if you can't see this at this time, or you're still, you're a scoffer, all right, which is a false prophet, false teacher, all right? Now let's read this. Let's read this. A woman paying for her meal in a cafe using a contactless, this is what I'm looking for, contactless payment, right, in her hand, implanted in her hand. Contactless payment that implanted in her hand. This is where we are today. Okay, one day ago. If today's the 12th, this is the 11th. All right. Now let's look for that again. This is because the 37-year-old doesn't need to use a bank card or his mobile phone to pay. Instead, he simply places his, trying to throw you off right there, left hand near the what? Contactless card reader, and the payment goes through. Okay. Contactless payment, that thing injected under his skin. Contactless is what I'm looking for. They keep saying it over and over. So this is a buzzword, okay? It can be used whenever contactless payments are accepted, all right? technology Walletmore uses is near the technology Walletmore uses is near field communication, or NFC, the contactless payment system in smartphones. Okay. Other payment implants are based on RFID, which is the similar technology typically found in a physical contactless, right, debit or credit cards. So this contactless thing, right, and you'll find it all the way through. They just keep saying it over and over. Okay? Over and over. Okay, good enough. So, now let's go here. Not there. Let's go. Is it here? Is it the same thing? No, okay. Let's go back here. All right, so let's start. Let's start here. Okay. Tap and go. Now, how long ago was this? Let's see. Let's go here first. Okay, April. It's not too long ago. But as you can see, the run up or the push has started. This is, okay, wait. Oh, this is yesterday. Okay. Yesterday. But it has started. Let's watch this. This is Innovative in Traffic Systems. SE channel, all right, yesterday. Tap and Go in it launches daily multi-operator contactless tickets across Nottingham buses. This is in the UK, and trams. Watch this. And they're making this seem enjoyable. Hey, this is the next new thing. There's that word. Tap and go. It's so convenient. Contactless. Flexible travel. It's just, it's the next new thing. Okay, good enough. All right. This was yesterday. Okay, so let's go here. Listen to this guy. Just a bunch of little videos. Okay, so this is February. As you can see, all right, we're moving backwards right now. All right. The previous one was yesterday. This is February. What's this word? Okay, bank rate, February 3rd. Contactless payments. What? Surge. We're glorifying this. What is this? It's straight propaganda. They're pushing. This is a push. And it's almost June. Okay?
Contactless payments are really surging in America. According to Visa, in the fourth quarter of 2021, almost 20% of all in-person credit and debit card transactions were made with a tap. That's more than double the rate from just 1 year prior.
Now, the only chip involved in this is the one that's in the credit card as you go further back. Okay. Now, today, it's not about a card. It's about what's in your hand, letting you know the evolution of this whole push. Okay.
And in some major cities like New York, for example, it's way higher than that. New York City has 45% contactless penetration right now.
Penetration. What? You know where that's going. The Palisade.
In major cities like San Francisco, it's 30%. Los Angeles, Detroit, Seattle, Miami, they're all at about 25%. So we're seeing really big increases here. And when we say contactless, we're talking about tapping either your phone as a mobile payments device or tapping the card itself. To know if your card has contactless technology, look on the back.
See, they haven't gotten to the actual implant yet. A couple of months ago.
You see a series of arcs, kind of like a sideways Wi-Fi symbol, that's the contactless tip-off. What I find ironic personally is that while I've tried contactless payments at a variety of merchants, the only one that's really been a game changer for me is public transit. I think it's great on the New York City subway, and I think that has had this kind of halo or spillover effect at other businesses. It really has helped me speed through the turnstile.
Speaking of traveling, and see, entitled people to travel is their desire. Okay? To get on planes, trains, and automobiles and go do your thing.
The irony, though, is that I'm coming to you from my basement. I haven't commuted to the office in almost 2 years. Now, of course, contactless is rising across the US because of germ fears. A lot of people during the pandemic have been afraid to touch payment terminals.
Or money.
Personally, though, I haven't had great experiences at many grocery stores and takeout restaurants and pharmacies, other places where you might try to use contactless to get in and out quickly. I feel like a lot of times I stand there and I hold my card or my phone over the terminal, nothing happens, the cashier gets confused. It's just kind of frustrating. It's not really that hard to just dip my card in and pull it out. And by the way, that process has gotten faster, and most of the time you don't need to sign anymore. So that can actually be germ free as well. I was more excited about contactless a few years ago. It's really popular elsewhere, and it does seem to be catching on in the US. I just think we have more work to do to make it a truly seamless payment experience.
Like putting it in your hand. Okay, so this completely cuts Nathaniel 7, who said that, oh, well, they use that tracking device. It's a tracking device. So if your dog wants to buy some land, all right, where are we at now? Where are we at? We in June. All right, it's June. Okay, there's that one. All right, now this one goes above and beyond, and this will be the last one. Yeah. And with this, we are in June. Look at this, 144. We're definitely in June on this one, okay? So now how far ago is this? Oh, this is April 11th. I don't think this is the one, but we'll watch this one real quick too.
Thinking of
Okay.
Hey guys,
No, you know what? Okay, this is Elamite, and you can barely understand it. He's actually speaking in a different language. This was yesterday. All right. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, anyway. Google to Pay, tap to NFC, UPI Pay, what? Okay, so they're really pushing this. We're not going to watch this. Well, let me watch 2 seconds of it so you can see that he's speaking a different language.
होने वाला है क्योंकि गूगल पे ने फाइनली अपना टैप टू यूपीआई पे सर्विस लॉन्च कर दिया है। सो गाइस आज की इस वीडियो पे अपना फुल डिटेल में जानेंगे कि टैप टू यूपीआई पे सर्विस क्या है। तो गाइस देखिए ये जो यूपीआई पे सर्विस टैप टू यूपीआई पे सर्विस जो आपको ऑलरेडी डेबिट कार्ड या तो क्रेडिट कार्ड में मिलता है।
He causeth everybody in the world. All right, where is this dude at? What is he speaking? Farsi? What the hell is that? Okay, so that was not the right one. The one I'm looking for, it is, let's see. He's, I think it's this. Let's see. And this will bug you out. this will trip you out right here. Okay. Now, this is July 15th, 2021. Okay, this goes back a little bit. All right. Now watch this. ACK space, July 15th, 2021, almost a year ago. All right. And it wasn't June, it was July. Contactless payment. What is this? Implant compilation. Let's watch this. Listen to this guy. This is, this is over the top. Watch.
So you've seen my video where I demonstrate the contactless payment implant. Somebody left a comment. According to them, it's a closed loop payment system, but it wasn't. It's the same type of contactless payment terminal like you would find in a supermarket. So it's not misinformation. How I did it, I ordered a contactless payment keychain from my bank, and I took this contactless payment chip and
Payment what?
had it converted to an implant. Mine is actually a prototype.
Look at this. Look at this fool.
It was the first one. And I had it implanted in my left hand at a piercing shop.
At a piercing shop?
And that's what it looks like when it's healed. And here I'm just demonstrating my contactless payment implant, using it with different contactless payment terminals in different places, in stores, in snack bars, restaurants.
And they gave me 3 years off of my time in prison so that I would be able to make this video.
Delivery guy. Yeah, just to demonstrate that it's not a closed loop payment system. It also works abroad, like in Germany.
He calls it all. It works everywhere. This is what John saw on the Isle of Patmos. And of course, this devil is trying to put it in his left hand to throw you off.
There's a different vending machine, a different place. And if the amount is above 50 euros, you have to enter a PIN code. Thanks for watching.
All right, so if this is the push, okay, this goes back about a year. All right, so where are we at now? All right, we're coming to this requirement. We're coming to the force. All right, it's June. All right, it's time to wake the hell up. This is just another indication. This prophecy One of the last prophets. This is one of the biggest and last prophecies showing how close we are to the end. All right. So now is not the time to be going backwards, if you will. All right. Now's the time to prepare for what? For this. Let's start here. We'll get a few on the way out. It's Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, Germany, Sri Lanka, to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right? That's the force. This is the hour of the force. Right now, they're pushing. When push comes to shove, when push comes to force, okay? Now, what must you do? You got to resist at all cost. You have to be this because thou hast kept the word of my patience. All right? That trial. Okay? Because what are the consequences? Revelation 19 and 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received that thing. Okay? And them that worshiped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone, all right? You want to be the remnant, all right? Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his charagma upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. Okay? That's where you want to be in this thing. Now, if you do take this thing, there's a penalty. All right? I'll start at Revelation 16:1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the seven angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of the Most High upon the earth. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the charagma, and upon them which worshipped his image. A noisome sore, noisome and grievous. All right? Revelation 14:9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his charagma in their forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. Don't do it. All right? Don't do it. This is what you want right here. Okay? Here's where you want to be. Revelation 7:3, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their forehead. So, that's what you want. All right? Revelation 14:11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the charagma of his name. Okay? You got to keep the patience. All right? Going back to 3. Read that one again. For those of you checking my work ever so diligently as your job. 3 and 10 again. All right? Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, patience in the faith of the saints, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All right? Hey, if you can't see this thing, when push comes to shove, when push comes to force, all right? So with that, we hope that the elect were edified, you brothers and few sisters, and with that, we're going to say shalom.